Hi guys, it's your faculty Ranganathan S.V.N. Kontala, and I'm back again with another amazing series of history personalities that we were discussing over the last March entire month from the 7th of March. So personalities are very important in your prelims examinations. A lot of questions come from personalities, leaders, national leaders, women, revolutionaries who played significant role in Indian history and India's national struggle as well. Um, in today's session, I'm going to discuss with you about Rani Abbaka. See, in Karnataka history, Rani Abbaka becomes the woman that one needs to really know. Abbaka rode the horse stately and worked deep into the night, dispensing justice. She is the last known person to have Agnivana, the firing arrows. Rani Abbaka was very active in the 1525, 1570 period, contemporary of Akbar. She was actually the Tuluva queen of the kingdom of Ullal, and her major enmity was with the Portuguese. See, 1520s was the period when even Portuguese were trying to establish their authority, their power, their control over the Arabians. Rani Abbaka fought the later half of the 16th century with the Portuguese. She belonged to the Chauta dynasty who were ruling the kingdom of Ullal, particularly the coastal Karnataka, southern coastal Karnataka, Tulu region, Tulunadu. Their capital was Puttige. The port town of Ullal, in fact, actually served as a subsidiary capital for Rani Abbaka Chauta. Many times, Portuguese did numerous attempts to capture Ullal, capture or take over Puttige and the Chauta dynasty, but Abbaka refused or repulsed each of their attacks for over 40 years. For 40 years, she kept on stopping the Portuguese invasions. In fact, for her bravery, she came to be commonly known as the Abhairani, the fearless queen of Puttige. She was one of the earliest Indians to fight colonialism, and in fact, she was one of the earliest Indians to realize the threats of colonialism and the dangers of colonialism. And that's why some historians even go to the extent of calling her the first woman freedom fighter of India. Because, see, we are talking about 16th century, 1525, around that period, 1527, 1530, around that period. Along with Kittur Chennamma, Kiladi Chennamma, Chennabhaira Devi, Onake Baba, she is one of the foremost women warriors and patriots, particularly from the Dakshina Kannada region, or the even from south. Rani Abbaka, Rani Kittur Chennamma, Kiladi Chennamma, Queen Chennabhaira Devi, and Onake Obawa, famous women warriors and patriots. कहा जाता है the Chautas followed a system of matrilineal inheritance, just like the Travancore state. Like that is Aliya Santana of Digambara Jain Bunt community, by which Tirumala Raya, Abbaka's uncle, crowned her the queen of Ullal. I mean, they used to follow the female matrilineality. He also forged a matrimonial alliance for Abbaka with Lakshmappa Arasa Bangaraja II, king of Banga Principality in Mangaluru. So, Tirumala Raya trained Abbaka in different aspects of warfare. So, from the very beginning, she was well trained in military strategy, warfare, and urban politics. See, her marriage was short lived, and Abbaka eventually returned to Ullal. And Abbaka's husband, Lakshmappa Rasa, wanted revenge against Abbaka, and he, Banga Principality, joined Mangaluru against the fight with Abbaka. So she faced attacks from her own. After overrunning Goa and taking control of it in 1510, 1515, around this period, the Portuguese turned their concentration towards the south, Mangaluru, Ullal region. Ullal was a very prosperous port, a hub of economic activities and spice trade in Arabia and even in other countries in the west. See, Ullal was very profitable trading center that it was. The Portuguese, the Dutch, and the British sort of envied with one another for the control of the Arabian trade as well as the control of the trading routes of Ullal. However, see, Europeans were not very successful in being able to establish their control over the trade, essentially because of the opposition by many of these local chieftains, mainly people like Rani Abbaka. See, the Arab trade was big because it was connected to the European trade and also was part of the great African trade. And any trade which came from Europe has to go through Arabian Sea, connect through the seaports of India, and then convert via South China Sea into Asia. So it was like the junction point. So whoever had control over this Arabian Sea networks would always have control over India. Biari Man had served as a seaman in the naval force, and Rani Abbaka she was personally involved in the administration on a day-to-day basis. Rani Abbaka had personally supervised the construction of the Malali Dam. She also appointed Berries for boulder work. In spite of being a Jain, Abbaka's administration was well represented by Jain, Hindus, as well as Muslims. So her state itself was sort of secular by those standards, by medieval standards, by late medieval or early ancient, early modern standards. Her army was too consistent. I mean, her army was also sort of mix of everybody, all sects, all castes. She even forced alliances with Zamorin of Calicut. For a long period, with the help of Zamorin of Calicut, they were able to keep the Portuguese out of control. Portuguese out of expansions. Portuguese were very upset with Abbaka's tactics. They demanded that she pay tribute. But when Abbaka refused to pay the tribute in 1568, the Portuguese turned their attention to Ullal. But Abbaka Rani resisted them very badly. João Peixoto, the Portuguese general, and a fleet of soldiers sent by the Portuguese viceroy Antonio Noronha managed to capture the city of Ullal. They entered the royal court. I mean, obviously, Abbaka Rani being militarily well established, she escaped from the court and then took refuge in a mosque. She gathered about 200 of her soldiers and mounted an attack on the Portuguese. In this battle, the Portuguese general Peixoto was actually killed by Abbaka. They even killed the Portuguese admiral Mascarenhas, forced the Portuguese to leave Mangaluru, the Mangalore fort. Her attack was pretty big. In 1570, she even formed an alliance with the Bijapur Sultan of Ahmednagar and Zamorin of Calicut. In early days, they were actually opposing the Portuguese rule. So, yeah, everybody joined hands. Marakar, Kutipokar Morakar, the Portuguese Zamorin's general, he was actually the vice admiral, in charge of the Portuguese Zamorin's navy. Marakar, on behalf of Abbaka, the Zamorin general fought on behalf of Abbaka and destroyed the Portuguese fort in Mangaluru. Eventually, Portuguese killed Marakar. Abbaka, however, had the enemy in her husband. Following the losses, the killing of Marakar, defeat of the Zamorin, and her husband's treachery, Abbaka eventually lost the war. She was arrested and she was sent to jail. Even in prison, she revolted again and died. See, Rani Abbaka is immensely popular queen. She's very popular. Even today, she's actually part of the Kannada folklore, along with Kittur Chennamma and Rani Chennamma, etc. Abbaka Rani is a story, or Rani Abbaka's story has been recited and retold generation after generation after generation through folk songs of Yakshagana and even the ballads of Dakshina Karnataka and coastal Karnataka. Daivakola, a local ritual dance, the where the performer goes into a trance, recount the great deeds of Rani Abbaka, highlights how Abbaka was very important. And the beauty is Abbaka is also in these dances, the makeup, the costume of Abbaka. Abbaka is also sort of portrayed as a dark, good looking, always simple clothed commoner queen. In fact, there is the legend of this Agnivana, the fire arrows. Abbaka is believed to be the last sort of king or Indian king to have the Agnivanas. And these were like the fire arrows, almost something like the rockets. Some accounts even claim that she had two equally valiant daughters who probably fought along with her on the Portuguese wars, War of Ullal. Every year, in memory of Rani Abbaka, we do Veerarani Abbaka Utsava in Ullal. It's a very famous festival which happens in Ullal, Dakshina Karnataka. Veerarani Abbaka Utsava is annual celebration in memory of Abbaka's achievements in life. In fact, in Ullal, South Karnataka, near in the Tulu region, there is a bronze statue of Abbaka, and there's one even in Bangalore. Karnataka Itihasa Academy has even called for renaming Queen's Road in Bangalore as Rani Abbaka Road. There's a demand now going on. Karnataka Historical Academy or Itihasa Academy has called for renaming Queen's Road as Rani Abbaka Devi Road. Indian Coast Guard also has a ship called ICGS Indian Coast Guard Service Rani Abbaka. It's one of the first of its 5 inshore patrol vessels built at the Hindustan Shipyard Limited. It is named after Abbaka Mahadevi. It was brought into service in 2012, commissioned in Visakhapatnam. Currently, it is based in Chennai. Karnataka government also gives these awards called Rani Abbaka Award for bravery. Veera Rani Abbaka Award is an award given to distinguished women who have given significant contributions in a specific field or a various field. The award consists of cash prize, basically given by an awards panel. This award is given to ladies on silver jubilee of Veera Rani Abbaka Utsava. Recently, the festival was celebrated in 21st December 2021 in Ullal municipality. See, Abbaka Rani was also commemorated in the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations of Government of India, the Union government. Okay. So Abbaka Rani becomes very important. See, 26th of March 2023, 9:30 to 11:30 and 12:30 to 2:30, Unacademy is conducting an all India prelims mock test. This will be a simultaneous test for both online and offline, where you will have the complete offline experience as well, timed test with OMR experience based on exact prelims 2023 sort of pattern. The beauty of this exam will be is in your all India rank. Where do you stand? What is your ranking? Thing? And remember, the questions at Unacademy are curated by top educators. Delhi, Jaipur, Prayagraj, Patna, and Pune, we will be having offline tests. You can access these tests, this All India Prelims mock test, completely free by using the code Shrivenar, SRIVENR. You can also scan this particular QR code to enroll in this exam. Remember, it's an All India Prelims mock test, complete full test. It will have both GS as well as CSAT going from 12:30 to 2:30. Guys, just for you, UPSC is also now recruiting EPFO 2023. APFC 115 vacancies, and EVO or EVO will have 418 vacancies. Literally 7 years के बाद, 7 साल बाद, we've had a notification of EPFO. So do not miss this out. You can always apply. Unacademy is ready to support you in your Employees Provident Fund Organization exam. You can use the code Shrivenar, SRIVENR, to get 10% flat discount on this. And EPFO courses, in fact, actually start at as low as just 4,999 plus 10% discount. Okay, your complete syllabus will be covered, unlimited views on recorded classes, total end-to-end preparation with top educators. And on the 3rd of April, 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., we're going to start a new batch, offline GS. Started 2024 preparation at Unacademy IAS Center in Delhi. Unacademy is now also there for you for your offline preparation. Come early, you get a flat 25% off. Also a 0% interest EMI available. The limited seats, guys. It's better early than you miss out. You can contact 858585 for further details. Our office is at 3rd floor, Pusa Road, 3B, Karol Bagh, New Delhi. You can also access this offline batch at Unacademy now, coming from the same top educators of Unacademy. That's it in this video, guys. My name is Ranganathan S.V.N. Kondala. Do follow me on Unacademy, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. You have a nice day. Bye-bye.